Hello, my name is Luis Fernando Castillo Lizalde, and today I'm going to talk about my favorite movie, a visual feast full of fights that bring back beautiful memories of when I saw Evangelion as a child. A film that despite the years, it's still exciting me in the same way every time I see the movie. This movie is called Pacific Rim. The film begins by defining its most important protagonists, the Kaijus, which are giant monsters from the ocean, and the Jaegers, which are robots wielded by men to stop the beasts. Guillermo del Toro, who is the director of this film, elaborates a prologue in which he obviously intends to introduce these titans to all those young generations who probably have not met Godzilla. Although, in the beginning, the Kaiju seem a more than manageable threat. Over time they become more and more powerful, cataloging them by their level of strength. He also introduced Riley Beckett, a Jaeger pilot who suffers a severe trauma after his brother dies during a confrontation with a kaiju. It is important to know that each robot is controlled by two people, who establish a link when they put themselves in charge, merging their minds during the battle. Raleigh is linked to his brother at the time he is murdered, so they both experience the same death. This is, in my opinion, one of the most interesting elements in the whole movie. Only in one scene does the director explore in depth how traumatic the link can be when one of the two people does not have a clear conscience. And here is where we get introduced Mako, a young woman with a childhood damaged by the attacks of the kaiju. Years later, Raleigh, who has retired from the Jaeger program to build a giant wall that serves very little to stop the monsters, is called by Commander Sucker to fight again against the Kaijus. It is then that the young driver joins to 5 Jaegers who are still active, and begins the complicated task of finding a new copilot. There are frictions, rivalries, and reconciliations in the team, through which Del Toro tries to erase the sides and unite humanity under one banner. But in the end, it is Riley and his Gypsy Danger, the representative robot of the United States, who take the important triumphs. The plot is quite simple, no complexities, since what Guillermo del Toro promised when this movie came out was to see colossal battles on the big screen, and he did it effectively, leaving you clear in the first minute of the film that it's all about the adventure to enter fully into the world of the Jaegers, the metal giants. But despite this, Guillermo del Toro gave us a great and memorable movie that will take the fights and monsters to another level, because in spite of the great effects and fights, the film transmits messages, manages to make you love the characters, and that you get the point where you desire the victory of humans over the kaijus. I mean, the scene where the Commander Stacker says, "We are canceling the apocalypse," it's simply epic. In addition to make you feel empathetic about the situation of the world in this film, since it makes you think if the world current will be prepared to defend against monsters like the kaijus. This was my opinion about the movie Pacific Rim and why it's my favorite. Thank you for watching this video.